Are you moving to something or you're running away from something? Hello, how are you doing? Barnabas here. I hope you're doing well. This is the second episode of a series that I call Before You Fly. And today I want us to talk about the reason why you're moving. Let's talk about your motives because your motives will shape the entire journey. Just like fuel for a car, if you don't have enough fuel, you might not reach your destination. So let's talk about the reason why you're moving to the diaspora. In this video, I will share with you a list of reasons why people move to the diaspora. I will tell you my own story and the reason why we moved to Australia. I will also give you a story of Caro, a very unfortunate story, why you need a strong reason before you move to Australia. Now, people move to the diaspora for different reasons. They include education, people go for further studies, economic reasons such as looking for better jobs, career or business. Some people move because they're escaping things like wars, family violence. Others also move to look for change of status. Some people also move to join family. Others move to get married. Others because of peer pressure, because they're seeing everyone doing it. Others do it because of adventure, curiosity. They just want to find out how it is living in a foreign country. While all those reasons are valid, everyone needs to find their own why. It's because it's only when you find a strong reason that you will be able to withstand some difficult times, because those difficult times will come. It's only when you have a strong why that you will stand the test of time. For me and my family, we had enough time to think about the reason why we wanted to move to Australia. At this time, we had already moved to an island called Seychelles, where I was working as an expatriate. A very good job, and we were enjoying life in Seychelles. And after living there for 5 years, we thought about our future. We thought about our kids. And we thought we would give our kids a better education and opportunity for their career. You know, at this point, we were ready to sacrifice our own careers for our children. And we had to think about, what if we move to Australia and we don't find good jobs for ourselves and we struggle to settle? What will happen? And so we had enough time to think about the reason why we wanted to move. And our big why for us was our kids. We wanted to give them a better education, a fair opportunity for their career in future. And so we were ready to sacrifice whatever we could to make sure our kids would have a better education and better careers. And for that matter, we had to sacrifice. I had a very good job, by the way. And also, we were close home. We would travel every year back home to visit and so on. So we had things that we had to sacrifice. But our big why was our kids. We just wanted to secure the future of our kids in terms of education and their career. And settling in Australia has not been very easy. In fact, it's taken a long time to recover, and we are still recovering. But because the reason for coming to Australia for our family was clear and well understood for my wife and I, by the grace of God, it has helped us to stay focused and has also helped us to overcome some very difficult challenges that we have gone through. For example, in my case, I left a very nice job in Seychelles. And when I moved to Australia, I had to start afresh, all right? But because I had a strong why, a very clear why, it has helped me to be grounded. I was told this sad story about Caro. Caro was a young girl. After completing her high school, was not able to get good grades enough to secure her a place in a public university in Kenya. And what that means is, if she was going to further education back in Kenya, a degree program, then she will have to do a parallel degree program, which was way, way expensive for her poor parents. So after looking for something to do for 2 years, she couldn't get anything to do. She was getting so desperate. By this time, all her friends were doing something. Many of them had joined universities in the local universities in Kenya, and some of them were actually outside the country, US, Canada, Europe, and many of them were actually here in Australia. So back in the village, it seemed like she's the only one who was left there. And each day she would think about it. She would talk to her parents why she's the only one who is left in the village. And she would tell her parents, just like my friends, I also want to go to Australia. Let's do something so I also go to Australia. Even though she knew that her parents were not able to raise fees to send her to Australia, she kept pushing. Long story short, after persistent and lots of pressure, the parents were able to secure a loan, a bank loan, and they were able to send this young girl to Australia. Landing in Australia, she did, and was very lucky to be helped to settle down. She was given accommodation for a couple of weeks, and she was able to start school. But unfortunately, Carol really struggled to get some consistent work. It was not too long before she realized that it was extremely difficult to balance her studies, work, to get enough finances to pay her school fees, and to support her siblings and parents back home. Calls kept coming from her parents because they needed the money back to pay the loan. While what she was earning was too little, just enough for her food, accommodation, a few things here and there, leave alone even school fees. When the struggle was too much for Carol, she decided to go back home. After thinking this for a while, she decided maybe the best thing to do is to go back home. So she discussed this with her close friends, and they were able to raise some funds to buy her ticket back home. So if you're planning to move to the diaspora, maybe you need to ask yourself the following questions. Are you running away from something? Are you moving because your friends have moved? And what if you land here and it's not what you expected? I would suggest that you journal the reason why you want to move to the diaspora. Discuss it with your family. Let everyone be clear about it. All right? Talk about things like, if it doesn't work as planned, what are we going to do? Please drop in the comment section below the reason why you'd like to move to the diaspora. And if you've already moved to the diaspora, please share with us the main reason why you moved to the diaspora. Help us, okay? Let's walk this journey together. In tomorrow's episode, I will share a little bit more details about my journey, about how it started. Please tag family, invite friends, and let's not miss any episode. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn the bell on so that you don't miss anything. Also follow us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and other social media platforms. Remember, today we talked about the reason why you're moving to the diaspora. It's very important to have a strong and a clear why, because that will sustain you in tough moments. So please stay tuned and let's learn together. The good book says, iron sharpens iron. That's all I had for you today in this series, Before You Fly. See you tomorrow. My name is Barnabas, the son of encouragement. Bye-bye and God bless you.